Hey everyone! So, before we start with this video, I just want to make a disclaimer that in no means I went to school to go plumbing or anything like that to fix my washer. So, the issue actually was there was this error that showed in the machine. It says LF or long fill. So, when doing my research, aka googling and going to YouTube, so I then discovered that the main problem was it's more on the water fill. So what happened was it took me some time to figure out what was exactly wrong, and then I think I already found it, but who knows, a different person might have the same experience, because the LF error is actually confusing, I could tell you. So I'll show you what it goes. Right. The type of washer that I have is actually a Whirlpool Duet, and I have had this we've had this washer and dryer for already 7 years. So I'm gonna be expecting like a wear and tear, and the time has finally come. So just fast forward and how to fix an LF problem. So usually with the cover, it has like 3 screws, like 1, 2, 3. So you can just use a number. What is this? Like a one fourth screw. So this is the one I used. So there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then I could take this one out as well. And by the way, just don't forget, before you do anything with the washer, just make sure that that it is unplugged. You don't want to electrocute yourself, right? So shut it off, and at the same time, so these are the water valves. So for in our house, the setup here is, this is with a cold one and this is the warm one. Make sure that they are closed. All right. When we tackle an LF problem, there are multiple areas that you would like to consider. So let's start here with the first one. So let's start here with the hose. So make sure it's turned off, okay? So these valves here, this one here, it has a filter. So connecting, so check the filter here first, and then it connects here all the way to this one. And then as you could see, there is this part here. We call this actually, let me remember, a water inlet valve. So usually with water inlet valves, I also replaced this already as well. It has their own filters, so it should look like this. Okay, so this one, if you could imagine, this is somewhat connected in here. So check the filter. There's gonna be like a cover. Check if it's clogged. At the same, so these two. So check the hoses as well if there's anything that is kinked. So those are the few things you need to take a look at. So 1, and then 2, and then 3. Okay, this one here. Yeah, so 3. So we've had this problem. So I was actually looking. I actually replaced these already, and then it's still the same. It still shows LF. So when doing my research, I was still looking where to find it, and then eventually it asked me to do a search on the drain pump. So because there was this one YouTube video that says that take a look at the drain pump. So this one, I opened it. It was already emptied. It was dirty, and then yep. However, the same problem persists. And then I came across one YouTube video actually that has the same problem with LF. So this is the one I was saying that the problem with LF, it is quite tricky, because I know it's all about long fill or water fill problems. However, you should also be looking at the pressure switch hose and the pressure switch. So this is actually the pressure switch, and then we have a hose here. Actually, it's connected here. And then what happened was when I pull this one out, so because this, so I want you to imagine this hose is connected all the way below. I'll show you the picture later. When I was trying to look at this hose, because I pulled it from below, lo and behold, this is what I saw. Okay, can you guys see this? Yep. So it is because of the wear and tear with the pressure, and then so this is the reason. I think this is the reason why it always shows LF. So what I will be doing is, aside from the water inlet valves that I have replaced, I will also be changing the pressure hose. So it costs, so in terms of costs, so this I paid around 29 Canadian for this, and then for these two I paid around, how much, maybe 65 to 70 Canadian for those two. So in total, so it's gonna be like $100 fix. And this is really good because, you know what, if I'm gonna be calling a professional, it will cost me way more, maybe $300 or even $400, with them trying to figure out the problem or something like that, because, well, they have to diagnose things, right? So the real test here actually is 13 minutes after I press start. So if there's still going to be an LF problem, then it will show actually. Hey, let's see. So I think it's working. So it was actually the pressure hose that was the problem. So it's working. It hasn't been like this, so it did the trick. So if you found this video helpful, so don't forget to like and subscribe and press that notification button for any updates regarding any of my videos. So that's it. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye bye.